everybody, this is Trina. This is part 5? Part 5 of my planner series, my new planner makeover series. There we go. This one is still drying, so I'm not going to show you the others, but that was my last one. And yes, it is kind of bulky, but I've decided that, you know, once it gets smooshed in a book, it's probably just going to flatten out a bit and it'll be perfect. So I am going to get started on this, this one here. Don't have any idea as to what I want to do. The last one really kind of surprised me. I used burlap, which I loved. I loved the way that it turned out. Get me some more room going on here. I've just kept everything out so that it's not a huge mess. That did not even make sense. I kept everything out so that I didn't have to bring it out over and over and over and over again. That is what I meant to say. And it created a huge mess. So, technically both statements are true, just half of one and half of the other. Sorry about that, peoples. Really, I'm trying to think and see. I'm trying to think and do at the same time. That's what happens. I'll run this through here real quick. Some interesting sound. See? That works out perfect. Now I could totally emboss it and make the edge stand out more, but I think I'm just fine with how it worked out. Stick this back in its little pocket. Works out pretty well. And then put this away. I really like those butterflies. I'm thinking I should probably add them. Like that. And that needs to be backed on something. What should I back it on? You think? That's as big as I've got though, so I'm gonna have to hand cut it. That is like insanely busy. Like insanely busy. And that's the only thing that I don't like about this paper is how busy it is. I am not really that busy of a person as far as like that kind of stuff goes. Patterns. I'm not really that busy of a pattern person. Don't have to use it for that. But I don't really want to waste it because if I use that on something, then I want to be able to use it on something. Maybe I can do. I don't know if I don't want to bring that back in. Don't wanna. Making happy place. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. It's a very busy background, which is part of why I had a hard time with it in the first place. But I do kind of like this paper. I think it's pretty neutral. I just don't know. Yeah, don't want it. Don't want it. Don't really want that either. And I don't want that either. And I do have, what do I have? This is the rest of the compliments. So I'm doing pretty good using up my compliments on the documented compliments. That's doing pretty good. I'm proud of myself. Usually I end up with a whole bunch of them left over, and I don't know what to do with them all. So they end up being stored somewhere until I bring them out, and they're usually out of, they're no longer current, or they're retired. So I kind of like that. I feel like I need maybe some vellum back there somewhere. Don't really like that. I like the idea of the vellum, I just don't know that I like that. What if I just got an idea? This one's a little like that, and go from top to bottom to, it will help keep that in play, but it will make it so that it's not quite so in your face. I kind of like that idea, but I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with the rest of it. Like as in, what do I want to add? I don't want to add a whole nother strip of that. That I do know. So we've got doors. Ooh, we've got doors. I just dropped something. Okay, don't want to add any of those. Alrighty, let's see. I am thinking something like that. This does not, I do not want this one, but what about something like this? Just seems so busy, so busy. I like that. I think I'm gonna go with that. Do I have a smaller strip? Nope, not really. Let me see. Ooh, what about that one? Is that gonna be too short? Ooh, idea. Ooh, I just got an idea. That totally reminds me of, oh, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. Kids show. Blue's Clues, that's the one. No, my kids didn't like Blue's Clues, but my nephew did. And so when he was around, we all knew what it was. That was funny. That was back in the old days when they had the first, it was like the first set of seasons of Blue's Clues, not the new guys, or I don't remember what their names are because we weren't watching them then. I don't even remember what the first guy's name is, for that matter. That totally looks crooked to me, but maybe it's just, oh yeah, it's definitely crooked. But I may just leave it just because I might. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that will go nicely behind that. See? Like a pendant. Much like a scrapbook page. I like it. I like it. Okay, so I've already decided that I'm going to keep it that way. So I'm going to add things to it, obviously. I don't know, but I love this base. This is where I want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm just going to do a strip right down the center since I know this is going to be there, or maybe I'll just do a strip down the center of this. And then I'll know where to place it on the back side. Alright, let's see, we want to get that even, and I have no idea what sizes these are. If you want a copy of this layout or want to make this layout for yourself, feel free to message me. I'm just kind of winging it, but I can definitely, I need to cut that straight, don't I? I'm afraid to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and So now I know where I need to add the adhesive so that it doesn't show. So I have a phone call. I will be right back. Sorry about that. That was my hubby. I had to answer his phone call. I'm going to put this back over and go ahead and put this down. And then I'm going to grab my trimmer. And let me see if I can get this right. For those of you who don't know, there is a new catalog from Close to My Heart coming out. This is like, it's like the last couple of days of June. So I'm very excited for that to come about. I'm going to be sharing a lot of information about it in the middle of all of this goodness too. So like I said, I'm really excited about it all. So keep a lookout for that as well. I could make them smaller one. I don't know. Just don't know about that. See, I like that. I like how that looks. Just don't know what I want on it because I am not thinking I want that. I like the idea of it being kind of tipped sideways. I like this. I don't know if I like it on it or not. Ooh, it's like that. And then we've got something like this that could go up and behind it, maybe. I like this. Maybe it needs to go under here like that. I don't know. I don't know that I like that. Happy place. Let me look. I want to look and see what kind of stuff I have in here still. I have this kinds of stuffs. And I'm not sure. I don't think those are... That's the warm tone, or yeah, warm tones. I don't really want that. It's black. Together, happy place together, maybe? I don't know. This is what it's all about. I kind of like that too, but I don't know if it'll... Hello, happy place. Together, life is... got some hearts going on in here. That one's more of the warm tones. And black, which I didn't want to add. And then I've got another one of these, and I don't know if I want to add that either. And I've got some pink ones of these. I don't know that I want to add that either. Kind of like together, not so much better. Don't know about this flower. It wouldn't look bad, but I don't know that I like it. I don't know. This one's gonna be a rough one. I like some of it, but I don't really like some of it too. So, you know, this works much better with one of these. Like so. Way easier. Oh, look at that. And I seriously missed a spot. There you go. And I dropped some of my goodies over here in my pile. And I am not entirely certain what I want to do here. So I've got something like that, but I don't want to bring that in either. I like that. Happy. Hello, happy place. Happy, happy place. Maybe have this one here instead. So if I did happy place, happy, happy place. My would be something that would work. I actually kind of like this little stamp thing that we've got here. I just got to figure out which way it goes, like that. I've got a little camera. I don't know if that I want to add in the craft. It's a little big on that. It's actually kind of cute there. I actually kind of like that. I would have to trim it up a little bit just because it's kind of messy. And I'm picky about that. That was a really weird sound coming from my kitchen. I don't know what that was besides a teenager and a tween. Could totally add one of those in if I wanted to. Happy. Don't really like that color, but there we go. What about that one? Life is. Life is. I don't really like the gray either. That doesn't go in there, and that doesn't go in there either. I am mixing everything up. So we've got XO. I don't want to add blush or bashful in there. Okay, I'm really struggling with this one. I think I've struggled with all of them really. Well, except for that last one. That last one was kind of a quicken. Definitely need something with it. Just don't know what. I could do a smaller one under that of the doors and then put that on top, which I don't know that I would like that either. Let's see. I still like that. I just don't know what to put around it is my problem. So I'm going for silver here, and I'm not finding any silver. I have a silver paper clip, but I just don't know if I want to use it. I'm gonna put this down because I know that I want this there. Just not sure what I want to do with the rest of it. Keep it pretty simple, or I can make it more difficult. So I guess I could use these. It's a little on the crooked side. Nice. And I have currently another teenager doing dishes. Yes, my kids do dishes. I shouldn't have to take care of them every step of the way. They're old enough to know how to do it, and they can manage it. And they get paid for it, so. And don't get me wrong, I mean, Yes, they get paid for it, but that does not guarantee that they will do them. So, believe it or not, there are times when they don't care whether they're going to get paid for it. I could probably pay them $50 and they could care less. So, I am going to go ahead and set this aside and come back to it in a little bit. I have to go get sand for the pool, so I will talk to you in a bit. See, I don't like that either. Maybe I need something like this. For my little square. Not sure why I cut it like that, but I did. That. And then, oh, I've got a butterfly down here too. Look at that. The house just seems too dark because I stamped it in Stays On. I could stamp it in charcoal. Then I'd have to cut it all back out. See, what I'm thinking is, because this is technically part of that, and these flowers are somewhat similar to that, I could cut those out, have those there. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut these guys out because I don't really like them in circles. Oh, but that would be so pretty on a project. Ah! I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I cut them out and I just kind of set them there. I really like that they're not circles on this particular layout. I think it looks beautiful. Okay, I do like the placement of the happy place on this here. And I do like the here on this, like that. And I do like these. Let's see, this one just to go under. Well, that sticks really well. Thinking maybe if I trim out this one, then maybe I can put that in there like that. That would work great. Quite messy. Okay, so let's do something like that. And then the butterfly, I think the butterfly is gonna have some foam on it. See if I can get that to work. I don't want it too thick, but I definitely want it on there. Oh, it's close. And I totally did it on the wrong side. Of course I did. So I'll just do both sides then. What? Wow, that's a big one. Oh, that's because it's 3 small ones. Okay, come here. Come on, you can do it. There we go. That's kind of a big one. Like a really big one. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of gonna bend it a little bit, and put the foam on the two sides so that it kind of stands up off of the page. So I'm not sure if you can see how that's going to work. Let's see it. And you can do that on cards, you can do that on layouts, like scrapbooking layouts. You can do that on tons of different things. Happy place. I don't really want to hide the P, but I kind of want to... I don't want it too far off of the page either. Okay. I think we'll go there. Like that. Okay. And then I'm thinking... Let's see, what do I have? I actually kind of like that, but I don't like how it's a banner. Don't like that either. Maybe I can trim out the word hello and put it on there. Let's see how that works. Ooh. That is one thing that I like about the Close to My Heart compliments, is you can take them and use them as they are, or you can use them for exactly what you need them to be, which I love because they're very versatile and they're easy to trim out because they're not too thick. I actually like that. I don't know if I like it on here per se, but we'll try it. Now the question is, do I want it to be like that, or I'm gonna stick it right in the middle of this thing, maybe. Maybe. I generally don't like these tweezers, but I guess I'll use them for this because I got them. Like that. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to trim that up just the tiniest bit because it is really close on one side and not so much on the other. Okay. We can go like that. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. We'll just stick it down and be happy with it since it's supposed to be my happy place, right? Hello, happy place. And then I don't know if I want to add those in. I don't really like that. So I think, let's see. I forgot that I had some more of this left over. I don't know if I want to use it or not, though. I'm trying to look up in my little window here. My camera has a little screen on the top that tips down so I can see it, and I'm just not sure if I like that or not. I think I would way rather have it in there. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it up underneath of here, like under this sticker. See? Should have waited, huh? I find I'm doing this a lot, having to pull up my stickers and stuff. Okay. So if I do it like that, trim this off and fit it under there like so. Okay, so I'm gonna do it just to add in some of the silver, which I like the silver. just seems very sharp to me. I mean, it is a sharp little, it's smaller than this, which makes it not quite so bad, but it just seems very sharp, like pointy. I suppose I could trim that and make it look not quite so pointy, but let's see. We don't want to do silver down there. I actually kind of like that right there. I'm not sure why, but I do. This does not want to go there. That. Kind of like that. Okay, so I'm going to trim that up. I might just cut it in half. It's small enough that I can. I remember saying when I first started this that I didn't think I wanted to add any of the craft cardstock to it, but it would seem that I am mistaken because I like it now, and I'm not entirely certain why I like it, but I do. So, and I know I've got another piece here. Don't really know. Like that. I don't really like it up there. I really do like it down here. So I'm going to trim this one up real quick. And I'm thinking I'm just going to put some bling on here. And then be done with this part. And I believe this is the last layout that I have to work on. I'm gonna have to double check that because I did my last one. That was interesting. Trim that off a little bit so that it can fit right down in there like that. And then I remember that I put one of these little guys right in the center of one of them, and it turned out really cute. So I'm gonna try that again, maybe. If I can get go. There's that one, and then I might be able to just pull one of these in. I don't know, it seems a little big to me, kind of bulky. It is kind of bulky, isn't it? But I only have one. Well, I guess I have one on a couple of different pages. I had one on the last page, so maybe, just maybe, I'll go with something else. Oh boy. It's stuck. There we go. I wonder if this might go over here. Not so much. Okay, so let's see. Now I've also got this here. And see, the documented collection comes with, or has, coordinating enamel gems, which I love. They're so pretty. I don't really like that one. Mostly because it's not the exact same color, and yes, I am that picky. So I am thinking I am thinking that matches perfectly. I don't really like the purple. I really want to go for the lighter color for some reason, so I guess I'm going for a lighter color. I'm thinking that needs to go there. And then, let's see. Pull that, and then we can do maybe a gray. I don't know if I want to do a gray or a white. I do have white up here. Let's see. I'm going to do white there. Okay, so I think, let me see. I'm not sure if I want to go with the larger or the smaller. I feel like the smaller, but I feel the need to use the larger. And I want to put this right in the center here, which would add a 3 bling cluster. And I'm going to add that right here, or I could even add it onto the top of that, which I don't really, I like it, but I think I'm going there. Okay, so it does feel like it needs something down here, doesn't it? I just don't know what. Don't know what. Don't know. I could definitely trim that down and have them centered there, but I just don't know that I like that. Don't think so. That's too bright. Too bright and vibrant. So, okay, I think that's just the way it's going to be. I'm just going to stay there. Stay there. So that is it. Got our little clusters. Bling. That's the whole layout. And again, I will leave the link in the description box below for all of the videos. I think just the last video for this or the next video. I'm not sure, but you can find them all on my page, on my channel. So they're in the planner process videos or something like that. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.